No matter what the situation you're in, keep in mind that there is always a way out. Breaking barriers is the key that leads you to the destination. That's why you should never give up. My name is Bisat, and this is my story. I have a small family, which consists of my parents and a little brother named Banya. My parents were in the real estate industry, and they were doing pretty well. We live in a decent house located in Phnom Penh City near Turkot. Back then, I was a fine high school student with a goal to pursue knowledge at the Institute of Foreign Language, specializing in English literature, because I wanted to become an English teacher. My parents also supported my decision to pursue English as my profession. I studied hard, stayed active, paid attention to the teacher, and was also an outstanding student in the class. I knew that in order to achieve my goal, I must pass the Basil exam of my final year first. Every single day after school session, when I got home, I would study more and more. At night, after having dinner with my parents, I waited for them to go to bed so that I could sit by the window, look at the sky, and start contemplating, because my exam was around the corner. Later, when the exam finally arrived, I was so nervous and scared, even though I had all my best. Yes, I was finally able to get it done. However, things had not ended yet. I was still waiting for the result, and I can say that it was the hardest moment of my life. When I found out that I passed the Belfield exam, I felt like the chip on my shoulder had gone. I was so excited because it was my hard work and also a new step toward my dream to continue my study at IFL. I was about to tell my parents about all of this and start preparing my document for the entrance exam at IFL, but a parent came and told me that their real estate business went into bankruptcy in just one night, without any signs of warning. We lost all the money, and there was nothing left for us. We had to sell properties like cars, jewelry, and land in order to pay the debt that we owed to the investor and clients, except for the house. My parents knew that I had to continue my study, but they got nothing left and could not afford for me to chase my dream anymore. My parents didn't give up yet, so they did something. They went out to ask for help from friends, relatives, and neighbors, but none decided to help because they said they had their own burdens that need to be taken care of, and there was nothing we could do about it. Their last choice was going to the bank and loaning the money for my study and also to restart the business again by exchanging our house. A few days later, we got a phone call from the bank agencies, and they told us that they could not raise the money for us because our credits were not good enough for them to trust us. They were hopeless because they had tried everything they could. My parents told me that they ran out of choice. They didn't know what to do next and also could not afford for me to go to college as well. They knew I was so upset, and I knew my parents were so upset as much as I was. I didn't blame my parents at all because it was not their fault and they had tried everything they could already. I was in the stage of depression because I didn't know which direction I should head at this point. My situation was bad and seems no way out. At some point, I was thinking about giving up my dream, but I still had a feeling that going to college was my only dream. If I gave up, what else I got? Despite all of those difficulties, I never let it stop me and looked for a way out. I realized that I still got another shot, which was to apply for a scholarship. I went to IFL to ask for information. Just like I thought, they provide 100% scholarship for students who have financial problems. At that moment, I knew that I still got a way. My life had not given up on me yet. Without any hesitation, I prepared my document and applied for scholarship. Before the scholarship exams arrived, I spent all my time studying and preparing for it. 10 days later, finally the exam arrived. I had energy and confidence that I would get it because I had worked really hard and did everything that I could. After a while, eventually the result came out. I was shaking and could not do anything but stay silent. My hard work really paid off. I got the scholarship to continue my journey at IFL. After that, I came home and told my parents that I got accepted to study at IFL, and they would cover everything for us. My parents were so proud and cheerful in tears. And more important than that, on that same day, my parents got another phone call from the bank, and they told us that, after a careful consideration, the bank could give us a loan to restart the business. My parents were so happy because they got another opportunity to redeem and find their fortune in real estate again. 4 years later, I successfully graduated from college. On graduation day, I delivered a speech to show my gratitude toward professors, friends, parents, and college. After the certificates have been given to the candidates, including me, I took pictures with my parents and friends. At a later time, my parents' business was doing pretty well, and my dream also came true. I got a job